Welcome to Robot Wars. Now, once upon a time, Britain had a mighty Commonwealth. No one challenged British supremacy. Now the chickens are coming home to roost. From the four corners of the earth, they come to battle in the Commonwealth Carnage. From Australia, Canada, Cyprus, England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, South Africa and Wales they come. 8 countries. One winner survives to become Commonwealth Carnage champion. Who will hoist the trophy? For whom will the crowd roar? Whose hopes will be crushed?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Master of Mayhem, Craig Charles.
Tonight, Robot Wars goes global with the Commonwealth Carnage. Now, the countries fighting tonight once made up the British Empire, but these days stick together out of tradition, sentiment and goodwill. Well, all that tonight goes out the window, as they've only got one thing in common: a lust for destruction. There's 8 awesome robots gearing up to fight. So, hey, let the wars begin!
Craig, we stick them together out of centre. Mental mayhem, goodwill to no man with a machine, and a tradition for destruction. 2 4-way melees. 2 survive each battle to move forward. Some will have travelled the world, only to be sent packing again. What an amazing night we have ahead of us. We have 8 machines from around the world, from Australia, Canada, Cyprus, South Africa. This is a true clash of cultures, and it all begins with round 1.
From Queensland in Australia, Bondi Titch.
Will this serve to Robot Wars glory?
This person has come the furthest that any person has ever come to be in Robot Wars. Where have you come from?
Brisbane.
Australia.
Yeah.
Tell me about your robot.
We got a very big hammer.
A very big hammer. So do you think it can smash the likes of Firestorm?
Hopefully.
Between you and me, and I'm only saying this because you come a long way, the Corkscrew team have a tendency to throw themselves in the pit if the pit is open. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wedge shaped with a polycarbonate shell and CO2 powered hammer, very manoeuvrable on 2 750-watt motors, top speeds of 12 miles an hour, but very inexperienced.
From Selkirk in Scotland, Corkscrew.
And they hope to screw up a few reputations with this.
Well, they write songs about things in Scotland. Whether we win or whether we lose, there'll be a song about it.
You reckon?
We're not going to be singing it, but there will be a song.
It'll go along the lines of pit.
A completely revolving body with 6 big bleeds. A total 360-degree killing zone there. Difficult to control, though.
From Belfast in Northern Ireland, Wel-Dor 3.
Once World Championship quarter-finalists.
Wel-Dor team, notorious for being rubbish. And that's a nice way of putting it. Going up against Firestorm.
Yes, our main worry is Corkscrew, but
Is it? Why?
yes, just it looks as if it's going to do a lot of damage to
I
us.
think they're quite angry as well.
Yes.
They've got some grudges.
So we just want to stay away from them so we can get the robot in one piece back to Ireland.
A wedge flipper design with 24-inch rotating blades at the rear, the flipper at the front, 12-volt motors, a strong speed controller, but I question the stamina here.
From Durham in England, Firestorm 4.
Twice placed 3rd in the UK Championships.
Graham, Hazel, Firestorm fame, representing England. The pressure's on. I mean, really, the pressure's on. You're up against the Scots.
Yes.
Those devils in kilts.
Skirts.
Do you think they can beat you? Not a chance, surely.
It'd be the one that I would be most wary of going into this fight. Yeah.
Normally they just throw themselves into the pit, though.
They're quite good at that. They got it down to a fine art.
Wedge shaped again with a pneumatic forward hinge flipper, two-wheel drive and unique active differential. Very powerful, excellent manoeuvrability. Two-wheel drive, though not as good as four-wheel drive for pushing.
Roboteers, stand by.
To the teams then, Wel-Dor Northern Ireland on the left, Phelim and David Lundy, Bondi Titch on the right, Matthew and Linda Jennings from Australia. And there on the left, the Corkscrew Heatley family from Scotland and Firestorm Graham and Hazel from England. In the arena for the house robots, Mr. Psycho and Matilda. Tusks. Gruesome.
3, 2, 1.
We get two machines go through to the second round. Very quickly off the mark was Firestorm. Again slamming into Wel-Dor from Northern Ireland. Self-righting spectacularly. Corkscrew turning. Bottom of your picture. Over goes Wel-Dor again. Can they self-right once more? Phelim and David Lundy from Northern Ireland. Good day. Will it be for the Bondi Titch Australian team? I think Wel-Dor is done for. They can't self-right this time. You're seeing there the Firestorm combination of Graham Bone and Hazel Heslop. Very powerful. Once again into the CPZ. Wel-Dor taking a heck of a buffeting. Can they get it up and over? They can. Wel-Dor's gone. Northern Ireland out of the competition. The Commonwealth Carnage. Bondi Titch still in there now. Can they press the pit release? They can. Helped out by Firestorm. Once again, Firestorm very, very strong. Hugely experienced in the Robot Wars war zone. Bondi Titch, down comes the big hammer. Let's hope those skirts don't come down to the Corkscrew control box. Oh, they're going to spin their way into oblivion again. Very close to going down that pit. Their history in Robot Wars has been dogged by that sort of problem. Oh, the great power as they attack Bondi Titch. Off came a side panel. Look at this. Corkscrew's revolving blades tearing off a side panel there of Bondi Titch, flying away. Now we have the exposed innards. Had Firestorm 4 had an axe on board, Bondi Titch would have been finished there, but they have the flipper. The Australians surfing their way out of the competition, it would seem. A little kangaroo hop is all that's needed. Oh, into the corner they go, and I'll tell you, they're not waltzing Matilda at the moment with anyone. Firestorm 4 means a dance of death with Bondi Titch. They're in the corner, they need to get out very quickly. Okay, so the hammer's got movement, but I don't think the machine is ever again going to get up to 12 mile an hour top speeds to you. Mr. Psycho comes in, battle of the hammers. Ha! There's no match. Hammer? That's a hammer on Mr. Psycho. Oh, but good pace away. I was wrong, Bondi Titch is still moving. Firestorm 4 behind though. Flips. Not seen a lot of Corkscrew in the last couple of minutes. Down comes a hammer from Mr. Psycho. Little Matthew Jennings looks concerned, and they're out. Flipped and out by Firestorm 4. Spectacular, the English hope, the Australian and Northern Ireland dreams in tatters. There's Corkscrew, surviving to fight on. They've made the second round, and now they're taking on Matilda. Massive power in those blades. Look at the damage caused to Matilda. They've hardly made a silk purse out of a sow's ear. In the same control box, look, and go through Corkscrew and Firestorm. Out though, Bondi Titch and the Wel-Dor team from Northern Ireland.
What a fight! Firestorm runs amok. It's bye-bye to the boys from Bondi. The Northern Irish get their fingers burned. Corkscrew the Scots and Firestorm the English. They go through.
From Brisbane in Australia to face and take on Mr. Psycho. How does it feel?
Very weird.
Was it more difficult than you thought?
Yeah.
Were you scared? But you got battle scars from Matilda. You did very well for Australia, so you should be very proud. Yeah?
Yeah.
Congratulations, and thank you very much for coming all that way.